What's going on, everybody? How you guys doing? I know my hair is a little bit crazy. It's all good. It's all good. If you haven't checked out my previous episode, I'm gonna just be piggybacking off of my previous episode, what I've spoken about in the three ways that money grows. Now, in this episode, I'm going to be touching on. I'm just going to be summarizing my previous episode to this one onto what is called an index account. Okay, and these index accounts, I'm just going to be showing you guys how it's a suitable place to diversify your portfolio as well. So without further ado, going to go ahead and transition over into how to not lose money into my presentation. Okay, so bear with me. All right, so I hope you guys can see my screen here. It should just say my little background. I'm gonna just start off by saying, let me just start off by saying how you guys doing today. Okay, welcome to 7Band Financial Agency. That's my business. That's what I have here. My name is Malik East. It's not the financial guru. That's just my social media handle. That's just my Instagram handle and stuff like that. But I'm the CEO and co-founder of 7Band Financial Agency that's here in the southern region of the United States of America. Okay, now I'm an entrepreneur, right? And as entrepreneurs, we get paid based off the size of the problem that we solve, right? Well, at 7Band, I'm solving three major problems. Okay, the first one is distribution of financial service products. All right, I'm a 25-year-old African American male with dreads that has access to a market that a 61-year-old Caucasian may have a hard time getting to. All right, now I'm not racist or anything like that. It's just that they have 1 foot in and 1 foot out. Okay, they're about to retire. And these Fortune 500 companies such as Forrester's, AIG, John Hancock, American National, they pay me very well to give them access to a diverse market. That's the first problem I'm solving, okay? The second problem is just financial literacy. We don't learn how money works in America, not in high school and not in college. And unfortunately, most of us don't even learn at home. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna make mistakes in our 20s and 30s. We're gonna try to recover in our 40s to get back on track in time for retirement. In our 50s and 60s, it's incomplete, okay? I'm not gonna say this is right, that's wrong, because how are we gonna be aware of something if no one ever sat down or showed us anything or presented anything to us to just educate us on those things, okay? So here at 7Band, here in this presentation, I teach the money game, okay? How your 401k work, what's infinite banking, tax code 770272E101, how do they work, what's indexing, okay? A financial strategy that we don't learn daily, we teach here at 7Band Financial Agency, okay? And the last problem we're solving here is just guiding people to becoming an entrepreneur, okay? Now, I don't care how old you are in America today, okay? If you're looking to open a business, you have to attract two of the largest generations, okay? They're called the Gen Zs and Millennials, and we're different, all right? They don't want to work at a desk for a job, for a 401k, for 45 years. They don't want to do that. They want to travel, live their best life, get paid what they're worth, and enjoy the fun things in life with their family and friends. And the last I checked, that's hard to do behind a desk or a kiosk. Okay, it requires entrepreneurship. So who's teaching us how to become successful entrepreneurs and not scamming us, right? I'm being myself here, right? So we teach that. So those are the problems that I'm solving as an entrepreneur, and I'm just going to go right into my presentation here I got for you guys. Okay, now in this presentation, it's called How to Not Lose Money. Just a piggyback off of the three ways that money grows. If you haven't watched my previous episode, make sure you go check that out. Okay, now I want you to view this one with 3 sets of eyes. Number one, if this intrigues you or anything like that, make sure you like, comment, share, or anything like that to someone that it may benefit. All right, that's just one of them. All right, now I'm gonna just go right into it. So these index accounts, okay, they're not as popular as a fixed account or a variable account. Okay, index accounts, they come in two different forms. They come in an FIA, a fixed index annuity, and they come in an IUL, an index universal life. Okay, I want you guys to keep this in mind. These are insurance products. Okay, these insurance products have a disposition to not lose value. Okay, you have a contractual agreement with the insurance company that's saying, hey, you're guaranteed not to lose money in this account. Okay, it's a contract that's saying your money will be safe. So obviously, the plus to an index account is that it's absolutely safe. Okay, it's absolutely safe. Now, the downside to this is that your money is capped anywhere between 0 to 9% interest. Okay, people always want to know, what's the catch? What's the catch? That's the catch. All right. So if I'm saying your money is capped anywhere between 0 and 9%, meaning you're not getting anything above 9 and you're not going below 0. Okay, it's like you in the middle, you in that sweet spot. Make sense? All right. So there's this financial strategy called indexing. You can Google it, you can write it down. All right. So I want you to imagine that this index account right here is indexing the S&P 500. Your top Fortune 500 companies in America right now. Okay, I'm talking about your Google, Apple, Amazon, Tesla got put up there last year. You follow me? So let's imagine the market had a good year, right? Google had a good year, and it gave you a return of 20% inside the S&P 500. Okay, if you have your money in an index account, you would get up to your cap or that 9% growth on that money. Okay, that's what it means when you're not getting anything above 9 and not going below 0. Well, that's not getting anything above 9. Okay, now a fixed account, if you watch my previous episode, which more like your banks, CDs, money markets, checkings account, savings account, having your money there to grow, it only grows at maybe 0 to possibly 1% at that. And variable accounts, those are more like your employee sponsors. Okay, your 401k, 403b, Forex, crypto, things that fluctuate up and down. Okay, now let's imagine the Amazon. Okay, Amazon is inside the S&P 500. Let's say Amazon had a decent year, okay, in the S&P 500, and it gave you a return of 8%. Okay, if you have your money in an index account, you would get up to your cap. You would get that full 8% interest added to your money. Okay, now those are all good things, right? Good things. Let's say, for example, an unknown virus attacks us, okay, and we watching the CNBC, where we can watch all the stock movements, all the S&P 500, Dow Jones, all that movement, okay, and we see on TV that the S&P 500 is down negative 38%. Bad, right? Oh my God, whew, it's getting hot up in here, right? How much of your hard-earned money would you lose? You would lose 0. You would lose 0. You would lose nothing because the floor is 0 and the cap is 9. So obviously in this account, your money is tied to an index, okay, in the S&P 500 that guarantees you won't lose money. So below, from a visual standpoint of things, when the market is up, it looks like stairs, don't it, guys? I know. So from a visual standpoint of things, when the market is up, you're up. When it's down, you're flat. Right? When it's up, you're up. When it's down, you're flat. When it's up, you're up. When you're down, it's flat. So most people, if they had an opportunity to put most of their money to just diversify their portfolio, my personal opinion, because I do own an IUL, my personal opinion to just diversify things is I put some, if not all, I put some of my money in my IUL. Okay? Now, I do still put some in my crypto because, I mean, I'm a crypto guy. All right? It's in the now, is in today's world and stuff like that. But it does not guarantee me that safety, right? We want safety of principle. Let me tell you guys a story here for a second. Okay? There's about a guy by the name of Warren Buffett. Okay, I be listening to audio books, I be reading books, listening to audio books, watching YouTube videos, and I ran across this book by Warren Buffett that's he has 2 rules when it comes to money. Okay? Rule number 1, don't lose money. Right? Rule number 2, just don't forget rule number 1. Right? He's keeping it very simple. He's not saying, hey, put it all in a fixed account or hey, gamble it away in a variable accounts. He's saying diversify it. He's saying we the people, we want principal protection. Okay? So let me demonstrate this here for you guys. Principal protection. Let's say I hand you all $100. Tim, I'm going to hand you 100. John, here's you 100. So Tim decides to take his $100 and invest his $100 in a variable account. Okay? In crypto or something like that. And the next day or the next week, crypto drops down negative 50%. That's okay, right? What goes down must go back up, right? So half of $100, negative 50%, Tim has $50 left, okay? But he keeps his money there, right? He keeps his money in the account. And the account goes back up 50% again. Tim would only have $75 in his crypto account. He wouldn't have his 100, all right? Because it takes twice as much growth in the market just to get back to square one where you started at, okay? 50% of $50 is pretty much like 25%, okay? It's like $75. That's why it's $75, okay? And that's just a little here. That's just a little message here for you guys, just to show you guys a little summary of what I spoke about yesterday. Now that I've touched on that, the next thing I'm going to be touching on in the next episode would be the 5 homes of money. Okay, because now that we know a best place to where we can diversify our portfolio, now we need to know where's a good place to build wealth. Right? Just build wealth. So the next thing we're going to speak about here, guys, is going to be the 5 homes of money. All right. Also, as well, thank you guys if you watched this episode. Make sure you tune in next time for the next episode so that you guys can see what's going on. Peace.